comment box. Yeah, let me know where you are watching from, what industry are you coming from. Yeah, and so today I want to talk about inventory. Yeah, what do you do when your inventory count goes wrong? Okay. Yeah, good morning. Yeah, perhaps you can share with me here about your challenges on your inventory stock take too, or maybe you don't do stock take, or you do your stock take, or you don't know how to do stock take, or stock take to you is a nightmare to you. Yeah, so you can also share with me about your stock taking process. Yeah, good morning. Yeah, what if your stock take show a significance of variance between your system records, your book records, or your actual inventory? Yeah, so what do you do next? You feel panic, or you don't know how to answer your measurements? Do share with me. Yeah. Okay, right. I would say it is common problems to a lot of company, and I do always receive questions and that ask me. For my user, many of my user, they really struggle when it comes to their inventory stock count. I don't know about you. Well, it could be a couple of reasons. Maybe they are not provided with a proper system to work with them, or everything seems like it's very manual. All right, they don't have proper SOP, they don't know what to do. Feel free to share with me here, yeah, so I can also look at your comment here and answer accordingly. Yeah, good morning everyone. So sometimes, right, also I share with user for some tips and tricks to handle their inventory scenario. So a majority will just assume that, especially when it comes to variances like your inventory variances, majority say it will caused by theft, right? But in fact, there could be many other causes before you straight away jumping into these conclusions. Yeah, okay, so let us maybe we can discuss here and share further what is the tips and recommendations that we can share together, which can be given our audience that can help them to investigate all the possible causes, yeah, for your inventory variances. Hi, hello. Whoever just tuned in, just say a hi to me in the comments box. All right. So first thing is like I will always advise my user to actually investigate their product first, right? So the reason for variance that can be because of their products, right? Investigation should be done at the product level first. Right, so this is the first suggestions. I suggest that you start by looking at your products with the biggest variance, right? Biggest variance first. Example, if the item maybe it could be you have misplaced it somewhere, or somewhere, right? You have put it in another location, you have put it in another racking, all right? Or that item actually is not exist in your physical locations, right? Like for example, if your record is hundreds, and the physical locations is 10, right? So where is the 90 goes, right? Whether they were misplaced, or they were in another locations, in another rack, or they were broken, spoiled, or damaged, and there is no record was carried out in your book. Yeah, so these investigations may help you to identify what might be happening when you investigate at the product level. So, right. So it may be the underlying issue for these problems. It also applies to others products as well. All right. Second thing is like you could check your perpetual stock, right? Perpetual stock, the system formula is like take the individual figures that is reported correctly or not. So use this basic formula to check. Yeah, you can use the formula like use your opening stock, right? So this opening stock is the actual closing stock from the last stock take, right? This is the one figure that need to be always correct, right? Always correct, because the opening stock has to be tally with your previous closing stock, okay, or previous month stock, or whichever stock that you carry in your previous audit, right? Before you actually carry on checking and the other area, right? Then add back your purchases, right? Purchases is very is the most common issue that I see, right? It could be like issue like I see is an invoice documents being forgotten to enter into the system or not yet enter into the system. So this is the first area you have to check, right? So look at the invoice that you enter. Is it the correct date? Yeah. So sometimes we enter the wrong date and being put into the incorrect stock take period, right? So then when you check this, is it actually impact your stock transactions result. Then you can also check is there is any error in your invoice quantity, yeah, or the unit of measures. Like for example, entering 5 units instead of 5,000, right? Or there's some human typo error, figure enter as like 52 instead of 25, yeah. So look for also like some suppliers, they offer some FOC stock. So you don't forget that even this is a FOC item, no cost for this stock, it must still be entered into your inventory record books, yeah? Because it impacts your inventory valuations, okay? Hi. So we talk about just now we talk about opening, yeah. We talk about opening, we talk about purchases. Okay, after you use the opening plus your purchases, so you need to plus or minus any transfer of your stock. Okay, so if you had a multiple warehouse or store locations or multiple outlet, then you need to be sure that the transfer in between these locations are also recorded, right? So in my experience, anything that is going out from your warehouse have to be properly documented. All right, it could be like transfer, it could be like an issue for production usage, adjustment out due to some damages, or it could be also material returns from your productions. So all these have to be proper documented. All right, so then next step, it will become to the sales side. All right, so the first thing to check in sales is your sales staff actually enter the right sales, whether they're entering the right sales informations into the system. Right, okay, I have also seen like staff recorded the wrong product code, even it is with the same price tag, right? So they are not fully aware of that product code actually is wrongly entered into the system. As a result, the wrong stock is being deducted. All right, so next, another investigation is on sales, right? Sales, you have to check is the unit measures being used in your sales invoice. Yeah, for example, selling a beer by the bottle, right? But user enter by carton. All right, so this unit measure is also contribute another issue that impact your inventory count, right? Finally, look at the item such as also like staff buy promotions or in donations. This item also being correctly recorded. Okay, remember, just because it is free doesn't mean that it is outside the system. All right, so still proper recording still needed. Yeah, so after we use the opening plus purchases, less or minus any transfer, then less sales, then now we have to less again, is there any wastage, right? Wastage need to be recorded at the point where it's happened to, right? Ideally recorded to the system if you have any system using at the moment. Yeah, because a good system will let you add a wastage reason code, yeah, for your wastage. It could be like a damaged bottle, it could be like dropped bottle, like so it could actually help you to analyze the causes of this wastage, right? Whether this wastage is by your internal team or is by your external from your supplier side, right? So this is how you get the theoretical closing stock after the whole set of formulas just now I was talking about, right? And then your stock take count will give you the actual closing stock, right? The difference between the two stock figure is your variance, all right? Means your theoretical closing stock minus your actual stock count will get your stock variances, right? So look into your purchases, look into your transfer, look into your sales, and whether you are actually properly recorded, right? So you need to be sure you have counted the stock correctly, right? So you haven't missed a particular storeroom locations, or you have not actually missed any racking, right? So if you are still in doubt, like you might even need to carry out another recount, yeah? So many companies count by item, but my recommendations is that I always advise to count by group or to count by area, right? Get ready the count tag, maybe with a carbonized copy, right? Good if you have a barcode printed on that copy, right? Get your staff to count the item and write it down on the tag sheet, right? Even better, you can use a stock taking scanner, yeah, so you can avoid like manual data entry, human error, and you know, scanner will also speed up the process and really cut down a lot of like stock take time in half, yeah. So as far as it also improve accuracy, so in the process, yeah, and you will not miss any uncounted item behind, or it will help you to avoid any duplicate counting, right? So, well, if you don't have any system or any device, it's okay. You can still perform it manually. You can count it manually and then pass back the main copy to your data operator, and then they will take the record and then enter into their books, all right? Okay, after that, after your stock count process, if you're still not satisfied with the variance, okay, go around the loop again, work through your variance report, okay, takes the products with the biggest variance, right? First, look at the suggested method just now we discussed about, right? Just now like the opening stock quantity, then look into your purchases, look into your transfer, look into your sales, look into your wastage, see all the record is properly actually recorded in your book or not. All right, keep going around this loop, all right, keep going on this process until this process reduce the variance, until you believe that there is no more you can do further and you have to accept the result, all right? So finally, if you have like eliminated all the possibilities and end of the day, end of account, you still have the variances, then you may have to think of like theft or privilege issue, or you have to start to look at such a things like maybe CCTV camera, or tighten your stock security control with a system or with a device, or even do a more frequent count or partially count for some of the items from time to time. All right, so okay, so in summary is, yes, stock takes are very painful area, right? And this is very time consuming, and it can be very doubting, especially if the result show a significant variances. All right, so but as you can see, variance does not automatically means theft or privilege, right? By using the above method just now we discussed, carry out the investigations, you may uncover a opportunity for improving your better inventory processes. Yeah, so is the investigation still point back to that? You will be able to invest in a proper system, or work with a solutions consultant to drill down to your problem. Yeah, so okay, I think that's all for my sharing today. So if you learned something new, don't forget to give me some comments in the chat box. Yeah, and subscribe to my channel with a notification. All right, so once again, my name is Vivian. You can connect with me and discuss how you can manage more effectively with inventory or other SOP of your departments, or you have any challenges with your operations, I'm more happy to assist you further. Yeah. So, okay, see you again next live, and take care and stay safe. All right, bye-bye.